Oh, that was the first thing people heard was that Judo Killer loved me. That's what I would like to start. And we got Little Yoda on stream. Hello, Mr. Little Yoda. And hello, everyone, and welcome to the party, where tonight we are playing Waterdeep Dungeon Heist. We are in episode 3 of our amazing adventure of Dragon Dark Days. I am Throck, your DM here on Welcome to the Party, one of the 7 of us who DMs here on Welcome to the Party. You can find me on the tweeters at ThrockPlays. It's been a week since we've got to play because we were able to raise $3,000 for Trans Lifeline over the course of last weekend. And so I think there's a good reason that we missed game, and I'm pretty okay with that. But I'm also really excited to be back and playing with my Friday night crew. So, let's just go around and have everyone say, hey, who they are, and it's been a week, so let's reintroduce your characters a little bit. And we'll start with Smurf.
Yo, what up? It's your boy, Smurf. I am playing Wilbur, who is a halfling dexterous fighter with a lovely rapier, and he always wants to do the right thing.
Sweet. Capcross.
Hey everybody, I am Capjack at Captain J Cross on the Twitters, and tonight I am playing Galen Winterfell, the half-elf warlock.
Nice. Where else can we find you on the interwebs? Oh, and same with you, Smurf. I forgot to do that. So let's do Smurf. Where can we find you on the interwebs? Capcross, where can we find you on the interwebs?
At DSC Smurf on Twitter, Xbox Live, Instagram, everywhere. I also play on Dumpstat Charisma on Twitch twice a week, so check us out.
Sweet. And then Captain.
And for me, I am at Captain J Cross on the Twitters, and you can find me on multiple different games here on Welcome to the Party, second and fourth and fifth Tuesdays, every Thursday and Friday. So I'm everywhere.
Yeah, you are. You are all up in this channel.
I am.
Next up, me in midair.
Hey everybody, I'm Kate. You can find me at Me in Midair all across the Twitters, and this is the only place you can find me streaming anywhere. Woohoo! So it's been fun. My character is Maury Teenier. She's a bard, and just trying to keep the party alive right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Next up, Mr. Judo Killer.
What's up, guys? I'm Judo Killer here on Twitch at the Curse Herzog on all social medias. Today, I am playing Levlin Lightfinger, everybody's favorite rogue, and his crossbow Margaret. And we're going to hang out and maybe pilfer some things.
Sweet. I hope there will be some pilfering. Where else can we find you on the internet? You said at the Chris Herzog.
Oh,
but you also, yeah.
I'm also, Wednesday nights, I'm over on Exploding Dice, playing the Daubers with my man Throck. Woo woo. We tear it up. As little know-me people with big noses.
Yeah. And last, but certainly not least, the man, the Rand, the Thanrand.
Hello, I'm Thanrand, and I'm Thanrand on Twitch, and I'm also Thanrand on Twitter, and I'm Thanrand on Instagram, and I'm Thanrand on Steam, and I'm Thanrand on literally everything. So if you search Thanrand, you'll find me. And I play Asher Windhaven. He is a human cleric, and he's really fun to play. And you can also find me every second, fourth, and fifth Tuesday with Captain J Cross on the Mimic Nights here on Welcome Party RPG. And other than that, here on Fridays and on my own channel at twitch.tv/ThanRand, sometimes. More often going forward, I think.
I hope so. I like hanging out. I need to get my tacos back.
Yeah.
I gotta get my taco emote back. Because if you haven't seen it, Than's got an amazing taco emote and y'all want it. You should hit that in chat. But if you're enjoying what you're seeing tonight, you should hit follow. If you really like what you're seeing tonight, you should feel free to subscribe, especially if you've got one of those sweet, sweet, sweet Twitch Prime subscriptions, because you can get one of these, 2 or 3 of these amazing emotes at the 5, 10, and what is it, 25? Nobody subscribes for $25 to anything. But at the 5 and 10, you get our WTTP or the Mimic, who we called, is it Merv the Mimic? Does anybody remember his name? It's
Have we named the Mimic yet?
The Mimic was named during a Tales from the Kingdom of Fife game, and I liked it so much I wanted to keep it. but now I cannot remember what it was.
Mimic Knights get dibs on naming it.
Okay. I think it's already been named, so I think it's going to get real confused. It's just mad that its dad can't remember its name because I'm a horrible stream father.
We'll
yeah.
just adopt it. Grug will adopt.
Yes, we will adopt. All right, so who wants to tell me what happened last week? And don't read the thing this time. Just tell me what happened. Because it's not as well written. I just was like, this happened, and then this happened, and then this happened, and then this happened. So no, you don't just get to read it off the little Discord synopsis. You get to tell me what happened last week.
Just do the middle school research paper and just reword it.
Yeah, totally. All right, so I'm going to give us the background on what happened. So last game, it started with breaking in by the guards to these crazy murder scene where this pack of weird adventurers were, and there was a lord there too. Who was it? Raynar Neverember. His dad runs Neverwinter. Yeah, he used to be the open lord here. Whatever. So me and the rest of the guard, we break down the door and we find these people. Apparently, they killed a bunch of Kenku, but it was self-defense. Sure. Okay. And and then there was someone else upstairs who apparently didn't do a whole bunch of murder. Suspicious if you ask me. But so the captain assigns me to follow these folks and make sure they're on the up and up. They said they're out looking for their friend Griff. Okay. So a Lord Fancy Pants that was there, we sent him back up to the C district because we know. Fancy Pants Lord running around down here. Terrible idea. I mean, we already had one. We're looking for a second one. Right. So we go into the sewers following these strange symbols. A circle with yellow squiggles around it. Went through the sewers for a while. It was awful. Just... and did that for a while, and we finally came upon this hideout. And a bunch of goblins. Didn't go well for them. But then found this this dwarf that got all big, really scary. Didn't like that much. But he went down pretty quick. And his human friend, surrendered. And told us about there was a mine.
His name was Krent.
His
His name was Krent. He was human, but his name was Krent. I'm just reminding you of his name. That's all.
I know his name. I see it right there.
Oh, okay. Fine. I'll shut up. Fine.
You asked me to read it. I'm going to do it in character.
Okay.
That's just fine.
You're good.
So after we arrested, whatever his name was, Krantz, Gilderstern, I don't know.
Chris Kringle.
I think it was David.
Something like that, yeah.
Probably Steve.
So we stormed the room, we found this Griff guy, and Mind Flayer just left. I mean, that was great. And this orc and a creepy little running around brain. Ugh. It gave me nightmares and almost bit my head. I hate brains now, just a thing. So we took down that orc and the creepy brain. And we saved this Griff guy who told us that apparently that Neverember guy stole a lot of dragons, like a lot of dragons. And so, I don't know, we're going to go report that back. And, when we left, we found there's one of the places went to a person's house. They had really good bread. I like the bread a lot. And that's where we are now.
Sweet. All right. And with that, as you will make your way onto the street from the Penny Whistle's house, fine little halfling couple with warm bread in your hands, you find that it's turned foggy out. And it's turned foggy out. You can maybe see 50 yards ahead of you as you begin moving down the streets with both Griff alive and a little bit healed, and Krentz, the member of the Xanathar Guild, all tied up in tow. Remember that I gave you all the benefit of a long rest, please. So if you are low on hit points or anything, or spells or anything, top them up. Because as you guys are moving your way out of the dock ward and back up to the yawning portal, Levlin.
Yeah.
About 50 feet ahead of you, you were walking down the middle of a block, and about 50 feet ahead of you, on the other side of an intersection, you see a half-orc dressed in kind of a black leather top with a red silk sash and black pants. He's got kind of high-topped brown boots. He's got this scar that runs up the left side of his face, and where his eye used to be, there's now just kind of a hole, kind of this ragged scar, and around that scar is what looks like a dragon's talon. You recognize this person. You recognize this person as Grenitz. He is a lieutenant in an organization you have some familiarity with. And just as you realize he's there, he was kind of leaning, arms and legs crossed, leaning up against the wall. He pushes himself off, and he steps into the middle of the street, and he looks at the group of you and goes, "Evening, my friends. I mean you no harm, but harm you will feel should you not hand over those two boys right there."
Granite, what's this about?
Who's that speaking? He doesn't seem to have recognized you.
I know you and your folks. What's this all about?
Is that Levlin Lightfinger?
Yeah, it's Levlin.
Are you in a mess of trouble, boy? Anybody who would like to can make perception checks.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Levlin wouldn't be doing. He's a little preoccupied.
Yeah. So everybody except Wilbur notices that there are 4 crossbowmen, 2 on the roofs on either side of you, who have just kind of raised their crossbows to look down on you guys. This is none of your business, Levlin. You and your friends are involved in something you don't need to worry about. Give us those 2 and be on your way. No blood will be shed.
I'm gonna step forward and say, I don't believe I've met you. I'm Maury Tienier. I'll reach out my hand.
Nice to meet you, Maury.
And I'm gonna cast Charm Person.
Okay. That's will save, right?
Oh yeah, Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay. What's your spell DC?
It's 13.
He looks at you and goes, "None of your silly tricks, girl.
I tried.
It's nice to meet you. I ain't here to shed blood if I don't have to. But don't try none of moment.
What is it that you want?
Your 2 friends there, Griff and the guy with the tattoos.
And why do you want them?
It's none of your business."
And what's in it for us?
He points up at the crossbowman, and then 2 more thugs walk out from around the corner to kind of flank up with him.
I surely assume you are not trying to threaten us. Certainly there is another more profitable method.
You
What would that be?
realize I'm still standing here.
Shh. I know.
What would that be?
Coin.
You got coin?
No, you got coin.
Why the hell would I pay you?
Because we have what you want.
So, you want me to pay you for something I can just take? Levlin, can you explain to these people who we are? This is
I would
ridiculous.
like to see you try and take it.
So, wait, did we get his name yet?
I said it.
Oh,
Yeah.
what was it again?
Grenitz.
Grenitz. Hi, Galen Winterfell of the Watch.
Good for you.
Grenitz
of none of your fucking business.
Okay.
Now, sir, there's no need to be so rude.
I'm going to lay this out for you, Grenitz. And he's going to hold up the horn. Yes, you can shoot us. And you'd probably hurt a bunch of us.
Well,
Oh, you tried to threaten me with a horn. What's your AC?
13.
And what is your dex?
14.
Okay. There's a slight click, and the crossbow bolt, the horn, gets shot out of your hand and skitters off into the road. We're not fucking around. We're still talking because you've got Levlin with you, not because of some fancy city watch boy.
Yeah, guys, let's just say we listen to him for a few minutes and hear him out.
Well, there's nothing to hear. Give us them, walk on, no bloodshed.
So I'm gonna go back to the coin thing here. We're getting paid for this.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to pay you more for them? How much you getting paid?
Golly gee. I think it was 500 or so.
Oh. That's not technically, would that be a deception check? Because it was 100 per person. Make a deception check.
but like, it's true though.
Yeah, I mean, it's true.
I guess it is true. Yeah, actually, scratch that. You're right. He's not technically lying. So make a persuasion check instead. We can forgive that 5 ever existed and make a persuasion.
Unless it's higher.
Unless it rolls. Well, you know.
He gives you this deathly stare. I'm going to count to 3.
Can we make a deal?
You can count that
We'll
high?
give you tattoo head guy, and we'll just keep the other one. He doesn't gonna help you anyway. He's
Wait,
not
what?
who you think he is.
What do you mean he's not who we think we are? Wait.
He's not the son of the Lord.
Wait,
it's
he's not-
mistaken identity. No.
Oh,
Whoa.
you're after. You're
Wait,
after
what?
Never Ember.
Yeah. He's not. This isn't
That's not
Never Ever
Never
Son.
Ember.
Mm-mm.
All right, you make a persuasion check because he, after being a little bit lied to by Wilbur, he doesn't really trust you. So-
Yeah.
Can I assist with that? Or?
Oh, God.
You may absolutely
yeah,
assist with that.
yeah.
Okay, then I'll roll another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, hang
Oh,
on.
that's better.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. But I want to hear how people are assisting. So if anyone ever asks, just as a quick table roll, if anyone ever asks to assist, do not roll until they tell you how you assist.
Okay.
Yeah, because I want to let that kind of narrative lead the dice rolling. But you're fine for now. But how did you guys assist?
So Galen would look and point at the guy, then point back at him and go, Really? You think he is Never Ember? No, I mean, seriously. Have you met Never Ember? He doesn't look anything like him, one. I mean, this guy's not blonde. He doesn't look anything like his father. And, I mean, look at him.
Did anyone else want to help with that?
Yeah, I would like to speak up.
Because that was a little bit more insulting than helpful, I think.
Wow.
Granted, he's telling the truth. You know, right now my situation with your employer is a little, let's just say I'm walking the rails. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not going to lie in a situation that I'm in. He's telling the truth. That's not Lord Neverember's son. It's a case of mistaken identity.
Bring him up to me.
I'll take him and
walk-
I'll
Yeah, okay, good.
I'll see for yourself.
And he'll like stare him in the eye. He'll like look at his clothes. What's your name? And he's like, Griff. My name's Griff Blackbard. All right. Go with your friend. Leave the one with the tattoos, and there will be no blood.
I mean, it's kind of the deal, guys.
Great idea.
Yeah, nope. Galen will unmanacle that guy.
And Chris is like, hey, no, wait, what? No! What? No! No! I don't want to go with them!
Doesn't want to go with you.
Well,
You didn't
of
want to
course
go with
he
us either, really.
It's true, but they're worse!
Is that true?
Well, we're not gonna serve him tea and cakes, if that's what you mean.
Ooh, tea and cakes.
Forget you're a foodie.
I mean, that does sound good.
I mean, it's up to you guys. You can hand him over or not. We are at final countdown. It seemed like a deal was struck, but now Krentz is protesting.
Guys, if it would help me out a lot too. Let's just say if we were to be a little helpful in this situation. Let's just say I have a debt with
All right.
Krentz's employer.
All right.
Or Granitz's employer, not Krentz's. Too many disease.
Yeah.
You know what, Loveland? We need to have a chat after this.
I don't think we do. I really don't think you need to. I think it's pretty clear.
All right, you guys can have this conversation later amongst yourselves.
Hmm.
Give me the boy.
I'm I would say that I am like just staring this guy down. I want to memorize everything about him.
He's not hard to forget. He's a half-orc, little tusks, and a red tattoo of a dragon claw around an empty, scarred-ass eye socket.
Okay.
He looks like you think an incredibly mean gang member in medieval society would look.
Hmm.
Grenitz.
Levin will kind of walk over towards Grenitz after they kind of like are they still with us, or are they kind of separating a little bit?
Are
they
you
letting
guys
us move?
handing Krentz to him?
Oh, okay.
That was my first question.
Yeah.
I would say yes.
Yeah.
Yes? Okay.
Yeah.
Despite his protests, you guys shove him over. Two of the toughs kind of grab him by the arms and start dragging him off. Yeah.
And then I'll walk over to Grenitz, just kind of like a little out of earshot,
Mm-hmm.
and just say,
Could you just pass on my attempt at helping be a solution to this problem? Just pass that on to Sugartooth.
What do I get out of it?
I'll throw him 10 gold pieces out of my pocket.
I'll pass it along.
Thank you.
And he just turns around and walks away, kind of defeated.
Did you hear the last bit where what he said about your sister doing
Oh, no,
fine?
I didn't. I
Yeah.
did not.
He said quietly, your sister's doing fine.
Thank you.
And he just turns and walks away.
Okay.
Did I hear that? Because I was standing right by Grenitz.
He did say he was pulling him away a little bit, so what I would like you to do, because I imagine this is a time when you wanted it to have been more quiet, Loveland.
Yeah.
Just make a perception check.
Ooh.
Yes, you heard it. Yeah.
Okay.
They could have been a block away and you would have heard it. Yeah.
Kitty.
I don't react or say anything. I just stare at the guy until he's gone. I
Okay.
don't move
And then-
from my spot. I stand feet planted.
You see the crossbowmen who were up on the roofs kind of fade back, and then the rest of the dudes kind of leave. The thugs. And you're left there alone, standing at night on a foggy street in the dock ward, about 4 blocks from the yawning portal.
First, Galen's gonna go retrieve his horn. Then
So
come
who
back.
are they?
That's what I would like to know as well.
Levelin's just going to start walking towards the yawning portal.
Oh no.
Let's get back. Let's get off the streets at least. We'll have a conversation.
Yeah, that does make sense.
What time
Levlin's buying.
What time is it?
Levelin's low on loot already.
All right, so time right now is about 10:30 at night, thereabouts.
Okay. Perfect. Let's go back to the yawning portal. Let's turn Griff over. Let's have some dinner, and we'll talk.
All right. As you guys make your way back to the yawning portal, the rest of the travel is uneventful, and it's another 15-minute walk or so. It is a bustling night at the yawning portal. There is all sorts of people moving around and fun happening within the... do I not have a tavern? Hang on. I really want a tavern song. I'm going to add a tavern sort of thing to this.
Don't you have the yawning portal?
I don't have the... What do you mean, have the yawning portal?
Didn't you have like the?
He's talking about music.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
I don't need the map for this. Yeah. Yeah. So you guys make your way back, and it is. I apparently don't have I need to get some tavern sound effects, but it's a bustling night. There's a large hole in the center of the floor, which has always been there. And you see, off to one corner, Rainer Neverember and Volo sitting at a table, and there's this gnome just bugging the hell out of them, dressed all in purple.
We walk straight to that table. At least I do.
And as you get closer, you hear that gnome going, but I can give you so much information about so many strange trinkets. You would have such an amazing book, Mr. Volo. Oh, look, here are the people who told me to find you. And Volo kind of looks up at you. And then looks up and sees Griff and goes, "Oh, Griff, I'm so glad to see you. You're alive. Excellent, excellent." And they like give a big hug to each other, and then sit down and go, "Now, Zablab, if you'll excuse us, we can have business later. It is the evening and we should be drinking." Are you guys gonna interject in any of this exchange?
Galen has no idea who that is.
It's true.
No
And
idea.
Levelin's strangely quiet.
We've delivered your parcel.
Yes. You, go. We will talk later. Rainer steps up and... Hello, my friends. It's good to see you, and I'm sorry for him
Likewise.
being here. Yes, come sit.
No worries.
It's good to see you got Griff back as well. Sit down. And he'll order around for the group.
Thank you kindly.
Of course. And Volo goes, "I'm so thankful. Oh, thank you so much for returning my friend. But about payment. I must confess I have few coins to spare, but,
Oh, son of a bitch.
I lower my gaze.
Wait, never let it be said that Volo reneges on a promise, though. Allow me to present something much more valuable." And he pulls out this leather
His book.
tube. And it's a leather tube. It's like a scroll tube. And he sets it on the table. He pops one end off. And he rolls it out. And he goes, "The deed to a quite remarkable property here in Waterdeep will need a magistrate to transfer ownership, but if you'd like to inspect the estate in the morning, and if this is acceptable payment for you, then it's worth well more than 500 gold, I am sure."
What's the deed for?
It is for a place called Trollskull Manor. It's used to be
Trollskull?
Yes. It used to be a bar, but it has been in disrepair. I was going to use it for some research. It used to be an inn, a tavern, one might say, smaller than this one, but ample in size. I was going to use it for research, but you saved my friend's life, and I must pay you. And I was hoping this would be enough.
Have I ever heard of Trollskull Manor?
Yeah, like what ward is it in?
He'll just tell you. You can ask him anything. It's in the North Ward, which is a very nice ward. North Ward is not as nice as the Sea Ward, not as nice as the Castle Ward, but it's definitely like upper class merchants, right? it's middle and upper class working folk and merchants. There's some really nice parts of town. There's some small parks. It's definitely not grody.
Yeah, I mean, considering where I'm from, it's probably worth a pretty penny, fellas. And more.
I say we inspect it in the morning. I think that's a fair. If it's up to standards, I mean,
I cannot discount the fact about how upset I am about this potential arrangement. You promised us coin, and now you're going back on that. Yes, this may end up being more valuable, but you're no trustworthy than some random person we find on the street.
This is what I'm so
Well,
sorry.
Wilbur, hold on a second.
I do. And
This could be a really big opportunity. You've been always talking about how you'd really want to expand your food services.
Well, that's true.
I mean, let's think about this.
think about that. That is a good point.
I mean,
Yes.
you're a hell of a cook.
This is true.
We've got
we
some
could earn-
entertainment. We got one of the best singers I know.
All right.
This could work out for us.
Let's at least
I mean-
look at it.
We'll look at it.
At least.
Oh, good. You set my mind at ease. I'm sure there are some great shops nearby. It's in an excellent neighborhood that needs a tavern. I think it will be. I think you will love it. I hope so, anyways. And Raynor looks and goes, "I'm so sorry. If you don't like it, we can possibly find something else for you. I didn't know that he." And Volo looks really shamed, and he goes, "I'll hold my tongue for now. But I owe you my life as well. And I mean to make good on that, if possible."
And maybe you could help us out a little bit later on down the line. We'll give
Whatever
this a
you
shot.
need. Just ask. You have proven you are capable adventurers. That actually brings up an interesting conversation. It's late, and I know you've been through quite a lot, so if you don't feel like speaking, if you just want to go to sleep, you let me know. We can converse later. I don't mean to keep you here. If your wish is to seek rest right now.
Well, my curiosity's perked, so
Mhm.
continue talking.
Well, as you know, Waterdeep is an organized society, and that means that there are organizations that see to its welfare and well-being. There are a number of them, and most adventurers of worth do tend to sign up with one of them, either as a secondary member or as a full-fledged member. Some don't, of course, but in a place like Waterdeep, if this is where you're going to make your home, it would possibly make sense to join with one of them. Some are very open. I'm sure you've heard of Force Grey. It's the kind of elite sort of trouble-solving force of Larials. You would actually be working with the Grey Hands if you chose to join them, because you have to work for them before you work for Force Grey, but they are essentially sworn to protect and uphold the laws of the city from dangers beyond the capabilities of, no offense, Galen, dangers beyond the capabilities of the City Watch. Then, of course, there's the Order of the Gauntlet, which is a bit more martial, technically, and takes a much more active hand in the day-to-day safety of the city. And then the Harpers, of course, who are keepers of information, one might say. Finders and keepers of information. Very useful folk, the Harpers, when you can get along with them. There's of course the Lord's Alliance, very political and still very martial, but those are the major ones, really. We have a few druids here, but none of you seem like the druidic sort. The reason I bring this up is because I, of course, have contacts with some of these, and you having saved my life, I could put in a good word if you were interested in aligning yourself with any of these folk.
So from Galen's perspective, like, what is the relationship between the City Watch and, like, what was it, Force Grey?
The relationship is
Shield to the Avengers.
a little shield to the Avengers. Yeah, it's like Force Grey is when there is a a threat that can't necessarily be handled legally, or can't be handled in a way that makes the higher-ups happy, you send in Force Grey, right? It's kind of Lariel's personal force, and so there are those amongst the closed lords of Waterdeep who have in session, or the hidden lords of Waterdeep, who have in session decried it because they feel it is above the law, but at the same time they've saved the city a couple of times in living memory.
Is it generally considered a good alignment organization?
It is considered a good alignment. It is generally considered. If you were to put it on a D&D alignment, Force Grey would be chaotic good. The Lord's Alliance would be lawful neutral, and Harper's would be chaotic good, probably. And then the Order of the Gauntlet would be, the Order of the Gauntlet would be lawful good.
Okay.
Well, I think we should talk about it.
Sleep on it.
Yeah.
Sleep on it.
Yes,
I
of
think
course.
that's something we discuss as a group, maybe after we go look at the
We
property.
don't have to decide this today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes, but and just so you know, as you are new adventurers, parties can be comprised of people of multiple different organizations. Normally you have to pledge yourself to one, but most parties aren't like all Order of the Gauntlet. At least that I've run into. Most adventuring companies choose to have the ability to be flexible within the political milieu of the city by choosing people to be aligned to different groups.
Now,
All right, one more person I owe debt to. All right.
All right.
I am in the City Watch. I mean, is that gonna pose a problem?
You can quit, right?
What would I do?
perhaps it would be good to have one in the City Watch
That's fair.
as well.
Don't quit. That's a bad idea.
I don't have an opinion. And Philo goes, well, you know, the City Watch is fine. The new Force Grey, there's nothing to write novels about, is what I'm saying. No offense.
Everything
sir.
has to be a novel.
I didn't see Force Grey in those sewers getting your friend.
I didn't see the City Watch in those sewers getting my friends either. I saw you 4, 5, you 5.
City Watch.
A member of the City Watch is not the City Watch.
He was literally sent because his commander told him to.
Oh, I had no idea. How wonderful is that? I shall make a note of it.
You should put it in your next
potato.
book.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Put that in. Write that in there.
Petiter patater.
Look, Mr. Do you prefer Volo or Mr.
Volo is fine, yes.
Volo.
Yes. I think I found Volo's voice, and I think it's this.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm born and raised in this city, as I understand are you. You have a wonderful reputation here among the common folk.
Of course I do.
Your generosity and knowledge are well known to the people of this city.
I know, it's great.
Your word goes a very long way.
Of course it does. Raynor's just kind of like rolling his eyes a little bit, like,
So when you comment against a noble organization like the City Watch, people listen, people hear you, and people base their opinions on us around it. You understand what I mean?
Oh, I'm not
A lot of
talking
power.
against the City Watch, you understand? I just... the right tool for the right job, if you know what I mean. Neoplatonic, thank you for the follow. Yeah.
Nah.
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 Caitlin, if it's all right, I'll write a song about the City Watch later for you if you'd like.
And I bet you it's gonna be pretty damn good.
And I'm not half bad.
My
I would love to hear you sing sometime, darling, says Raynor.
Of course, sometime.
Excellent.
of,
He kind of leans back and starts just sipping at a cup.
well, that's all for all of you. I suppose I will see you later. Before that, Levlin, can I speak with you?
If you don't mind, I'd like to be there for when you speak to my friend Levlin.
By all means.
Oh, before we break up, says Volo, before we break up, I really want to lock in this voice because I feel like it's an appropriate Volo voice. Before we break up, shall we meet here in the morning and then walk up to Trollskull Alley together and inspect the property?
Fine by me.
Yes.
I think I like
Excellent.
that.
That'll
Well, then
work.
Perfect. Then I shall take my leave. Raina, will you join me? And he's like, of course, of course. And they both get up and start walking. Leaving you to
What
your
about
own
Griff?
devices. Oh, Griff walks with them. Griff kind of just looks happy to be alive and fades off into the background.
Levlin goes and finds a table, kind of away from everybody else, and just sits and kind of puts his head in his hands.
Galen's going with him.
I will go over and I will bring Levlin's ale with me.
Do you have a place to stay tonight?
So,
I'm asking Asher. Asher? Sorry.
Well, I figure I'd stay here.
Okay.
Just as good as any place.
Well, this is what I found on the bodies. And I'll hand it over. It's a lot. Not that much, but it's 31 dragons,
Whoa.
82 shards, and 275 nibs.
nice.
Shit. So dragons is gold,
Yep.
silver, and copper. Okay.
Yep, shard, silver, nibs, copper. Right? No, other way around. Nibs, silver, shards, copper.
Oh, is it?
I think
don't
so.
know.
Wait,
I
they were
think
in
that
descending
nibs
order.
is-
I
God.
don't know.
I'm trying to verisimilitude is what I'm going for here, and yet I don't know my own thing. Yeah, it's dragons,
Nibs are copper.
shards, nibs. It's dragon shards, nibs. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Apparently there's tiles in there or something too.
Yeah, but those are plats. We don't need to worry about
Oh.
that right now. Yeah. Talons.
I appreciate your generosity.
So
I will repay you as soon as I can.
No, this is what we found.
Oh.
It's part of here. I kept a little bit. You're good.
I
I
appreciate it.
will see you all in the morning, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
head out.
Same for me. I'm gonna head to bed.
Okay.
I got prayers.
So you two hit the sack, leaving
I'm not
only.
hitting the sack.
Oh, I know where you're
I
going.
am. I'm hitting the
Yeah.
sack.
So Ash is hitting the sack. I know
Ash
where
is hitting
Maury's
the sack.
going. So let's do, because it's a one-on-one. Let's do Maury first, and then do Levlin, Galen, Wilbur.
I'm going to
Alright.
the theater.
I know you are. So
Oh,
yeah. So
Theater.
the theater you are going to is up in the Sea Ward. And it's as you get there. I can't remember the name of it offhand. I'll have to look it
The
up.
Light
but-
Singer Theater.
Thank you. I love
got
notes.
you.
The Light Singers Theater is up in the Sea Ward, and it is an incredibly beautiful theater. It is, if you imagine like an opera house, right? It's got like the marble facade with the pillars. It's kind of got a rounded front to it with these sweeping steps going up. And so you might be a little underdressed, but it looks like there is a show just getting out. And so there's a rush of people coming at you, all dressed in noble finery as you head up the steps. You were given the box number for Mert, and so you kind of understand where to meet him.
Well, private box, but yeah.
Yes.
We're just
So you
gonna
make your
head-
way up, and there's a
Yeah.
door. There's a guard outside, wearing just basic guard livery. They don't look like they are City Watch.
Evening. I have an appointment with Mert. It's quite pressing.
What's your name?
Maury Tianier.
Please wait here for just a moment. And he opens the door. A couple moments later, he comes back and goes, yes, of course. Mert will see you right now. And as he ushers you in, you're overlooking the opera house itself. It's this kind of sweeping sets of chairs rolling down to this high stage with an orchestra pit in the front, and you are on a second level box, maybe like 2 back from the stage, so it's its perfect place to get the sound. Was there something playing right now? And to just see the spectacle of the opera below you. The last few people are just kind of wandering out below. There's a low murmur of a crowd that's slowly dying away. And sitting in one of the 4 chairs in this box is an overweight man with huge mutton chops and kind of a ruddy red face and a nose that looks like it's had a little bit too much drinking. These kind of steely blue eyes, who turns around with a smile on his face. And he's wearing a red, almost like a British army uniform. And black pants, and he looks up at you and goes, "Well, hello, Maury. How are you?"
I'm doing well, Mert. How are you?
"I'm excellent. Please, come have a seat."
And I'll go sit. So, you gave me a task. The task is completed.
Well done! Well done! Raynor is alive and returned to his friends.
Yes. And his friend as well, Griff Blagmar.
Oh, yes, Griff. He's less important in the grand scheme of things by far than Raynor, but good to see he is alive.
Yes.
Did you run into any trouble?
Yes, there was a bit of trouble, but handled it with the help of some companions I met along the way.
How do you feel about these companions? Are they trustworthy sorts?
They seem so.
Harper
for
material?
the most part. Maybe one.
Do keep an eye and let me know if you think you could be, or any of these folk could be of service to us.
Of course.
I am sure I will have a task for you in the coming days, but if you find these people to be a good sort and worthy as an adventuring company, it never hurts to gain more experience.
Yes. I think so.
Good. I promised you money for this too, yes?
Yes, you did.
How much did I promise you?
It was 110 gold.
Oh, 110. Of course, 110 dragons. And he pulls out a pouch. Yes. Yeah. I don't know. Hack Images pulls out a pouch and he brings out 110 coins, counts them out, puts them in a smaller pouch, and hands them over to you. And well done. Yes, I will be in contact soon if there are any. If you happen to have any major developments in the city.
Yes.
Actually, question.
Yes.
Were you able to ascertain why Raynor was abducted?
Well, they abducted him and then mistook him for Griff, so they didn't get any information. But I think they're looking for a large amount of money that Raynor's father might have embezzled. They believe it's hidden somewhere in the city.
I've heard that rumor myself. Do they have any leads on it at all?
I don't remember.
The Stone of Galore.
Oh, some stone.
Yes.
Of
stone.
Galore?
Well, I've not heard of it, but I can do some research.
That would be lovely.
Did you happen to hear what it did or anything? I don't know why it went up like that. Did you happen to hear what it did?
I don't know. For some reason, I didn't write that down, so.
Okay, yeah, no, it is legitimately not clear. Like, at no point in time in any conversation, somebody has said, yeah, they're looking for this Stone of Galore because it's supposed to help them find the treasure. Nobody has said, you pull on lever A, it activates widget B, and then treasure.
Okay.
Right, so yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so
just that it's supposed to help find the treasure.
Oh, interesting. Yes, I will do some research. Thank you for this. And I'll be in touch. Now, I have some refreshment coming, so if you excuse me.
Yes. It was a pleasure doing business with you tonight.
It is always a pleasure to see you, and do be careful.
I always am.
Excellent.
and then I'll head out
All right.
and go to my hotel. Well, go to my inn and go to bed.
And as you exit, walking up the hallway from you are two gorgeous elves, one male, one female, both scantily dressed, and they head directly into Mert's box.
Must be nice to have money.
Mert's a player.
Oh, Mert! Woohoo!
Just directly into his box.
Just dive into the box. All right, and with that, we slash cut to the conversation.
No, let's go back. Let's go back to the theater.
Yeah, yeah, I want to watch more of that.
Yeah, what's going on in Mert's room?
Yeah. Slash cut back to Wilbur, Galen, and Levlin. Yeah.
So, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say we're back at you guys sitting at a small table at the yawning portal, the three of you.
So, Loveland, you knew that Greenwich, huh?
You don't have to answer that.
No, I own that. He works for a guy that I used to do some jobs for a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. Did you find him again?
Yeah, I could probably find him again.
Okay.
Here's the thing. I always find myself doing this. I have to ask you a favor. I have to let it ride for a little bit. I will give you more information. But you have to promise me you won't act on it anytime soon. Let's just say other people's safeties are at stake. Innocence, not people like myself, but innocence. Galen, you gotta promise me.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if
I know what your responsibilities are and what your jobs are.
let me hold you there for a second. Like I was saying earlier, I'm born and raised here. I'm no stranger to the city. You say somebody's gonna get hurt. If I do something about this, I'm not gonna do anything about it. I understand.
All right. Grenitz is a lieutenant in the Hole and Corner Guild. He's run by a mean son of a bitch by the name of Sugartooth. Another half-orc. Usually they... Yeah, what's up, Willie?
Is the tooth literally made of sugar?
God, I hope so. That'd be really funny.
I honestly, I don't even know why they call him that.
All right, you may continue.
I mean, they were just pretty much a very small kind of, petty type guild. They just kind of hid in the shadows and stayed out of everybody's way. But I mean, I've never seen them be this brazen before. Must be something going on. I mean, it's been over a year since I had any real dealings with them. Other than, a couple run-ins here and there.
When it comes time, I'm going to get him back for that.
Galen. Thanks. I owe you.
Hey, as much as Volo might not like us doing my job, even if my job tonight was letting someone go out of my custody.
I'll make up for that too. I appreciate it.
If it's a choice between them and the rest of you, that wasn't a choice.
And thanks, Willie, for always being there for me.
You know I'll always be there.
And hey, man, you'll be a famous cook tomorrow, starting tomorrow.
That would be pretty spectacular.
Well, I'm going to go get yelled at, I think. I have to go report this.
Thanks again, Galen.
See you tomorrow.
We'll see.
Hey, just remember, the worst they can do is fire you.
And then you got a job at the restaurant and the inn.
I'd hire you in a heartbeat.
Yeah, we're gonna need a bouncer.
Absolutely.
I'll keep it in mind. Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate it. And he's gonna go report to the watch sergeant.
Yeah. Okay.
Levelin just sighs heavily as Galen walks away.
Before we do a one-on-one, Levlin, did you have anything? Levlin and Wilbur, did you have any additional business, or are you gonna hit the sack?
I'm just gonna look at him. I know there's something you're not telling me, and that's okay. But when you're ready to tell me, I'll be here.
Thanks, man. You're always there for me.
And then Wilbur will get up and head to bed.
Okay.
And Levelin will just finish his ale and wait for a few moments and then head out.
15 minutes later, we find Galen standing in front of the one of the watch stations on the edge of the dock ward and the trade ward. And as you enter, it is bustling as ever in there. There are a number of watch bringing in either drunk folk who they're holding for the evening, or more insidious sorts of criminals. It is the business that you're used to in a watch post. It is all of the kind of the regular beat of life that you have been used to for the last few years. And there, kind of sitting at a desk, is Captain Stadget. And he kind of looks up at you and he goes, "Welcome back, Galen."
Captain, here to report.
Do it.
We recovered the gentleman Griff Blagmar.
Well done.
Mostly unharmed. He was alive. And there was an entire warren down in the sewers. Goblins, dwarf, and one of those squiddly things.
Squiddly things?
Yeah, weird face, had like tentacles. Did that? It was weird, Captain.
Xander! And he, this more bookish-looking individual comes running over, still in the watch outfit, wearing kind of spectacles. It's a gnome. Comes running over and goes, "Yes? Describe what you saw to Xander."
Xander.
Hey.
So, yeah, it was this like weird bluish kind of creature with tentacles for a face. And it had a okay, this is gonna sound really strange.
Yeah.
It had a brain with it. Like
Right.
that was running around.
Like, did it have legs?
Yeah.
The brain had legs. And like a mouth?
Yeah.
Okay.
It tried to
And-
like bite my face.
Did the squiddy face thing, was it, like humanoid formed, like arms and legs, or was it like a
Yeah.
squid? Okay,
Yeah.
red eyes?
Did it have red eyes?
Yeah, it absolutely had red eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an illithid. A mind flayer. And its little buddy, which is I just blanked on the name of it, but the intellect devour. Yes. Yeah, it was an intellect devour. So mind flayers subsist, sir, He kind of starts giving the report to Hoistestagus, the captain now. Mind flayers exist off eating the minds of other people, also known as illithids. They live mostly in the Underdark. It is odd to see one within the city walls itself, and the reports are, Judo Killer, thank you for the sub, brother. It is odd to see one so high up within the sewer system itself, and leads one to believe that there is something more deeply going on here. Its companion was an intellect devourer. They are a form of bred creature created by the illithids that, devour intellect. They attempt to incapacitate and eat the brain of a creature, and then once eaten, they take residence within the creature and allow an illithid to control said creature.
I'm really glad that thing didn't get me.
Hoistus, Captain Statchett, kind of looks around for a second and goes, really? And Xander will look at both of you and go, yes, it's quite terrible. Thank you, Xander. That's what we needed. Of course. And he starts walking off. Captain Statcher puts his hands on the desk, his elbows on the desk, and rubs his face. What did you find down there?
Okay, so lots of goblins, and a half-orc was taking orders from that illithid thing.
Yes.
Along with a would Galen know what a Dwagar is?
A Durgar? Absolutely. Yeah.
Durgar. Okay, cool. Yeah, taking orders from a Durgar and a human. We did capture the human alive.
Yes.
But I don't have him anymore because on our way to return...
Did you lose him?
Somewhat, Captain. On our way to return Griff Blagmar to Volo, we were waylaid by a gang.
What gang?
The Holland Corner gang.
I vaguely recommend. Okay.
Yeah, it was this half-orc named Grenitz, black leather, red sash, missing eye, dragon claw tattoo. Works for a sugar tooth.
I know the name Sugartooth. I've heard it before. They are a minor criminal enterprise, primarily acting out of the Trade Ward and the Dock Ward.
They took the prisoner.
And did you not put up a fight?
It was that or endanger the citizens with me.
Okay, so you had other people with you. I remember assigning you to them. They were adventurers?
Yes.
And you chose not to fight?
Yes, sir. I made that decision.
Are these adventurers people you consider a goodly sort?
Yes.
And you still chose not to fight? For a lawfully held prisoner of the City Watch? And led
it was entirely my decision, sir.
What led you to this decision? Guardsmen? Me and Midair, thank you for the gift sub to Lady Gemma. That's amazing.
I feel so bad right now.
Sorry, what was the question before that?
What led you to this decision, Watchman?
Led me to that decision, sir, is they were outnumbered, and we had an injured prisoner who would have most definitely died in the struggle.
It is your duty to bring criminals to justice. You understand that, correct?
Absolutely, sir.
Not to give criminals to other criminals.
I'm aware of that, sir.
And yet, that is exactly what you just did.
In order to prevent innocent deaths, yes, sir.
What was the name of the man you gave over again?
Name was Krentz.
What was his affiliation?
He was down there with the Illithid. The symbol down there was a yellow circle with wavy lines coming off of it.
He was a member of the Xanathar Guild. You
Trying to remember.
gave...
Galen knew that.
Yes. You would
Oh
have known
yeah.
that.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay.
You handed a member of the Xanathar Guild over to some two-bit criminals.
Yes, sir. Yes, I did.
He stands up and he straightens his... City Watchman Galen Winterfell. You have served ably and justly for the last 3 years. We are going to investigate the situation and to try to get credits back. But for the next 10 days, you are on unpaid leave as we investigate this situation and attempt to determine fault.
I understand, sir.
Your badge and your gun.
Yes.
So much.
System sucks.
Oh, your ego's right and checks your body can't catch. Oh.
Wrenching my heart
Detective
out.
Peralta. Yes, sir.
Hand over your tabard, your helmet, and your cudgel.
Let's turn those things out. Okay, yep. Doing the thing.
Okay.
I'm guessing the horn with a crossbow bolt in it.
Yes, the horn too.
Mm-hmm. Crossbow bolted horn.
Your horn and your cudgel, sir. We will have an investigator sent to your place of lodging to speak on you more with this incident.
I understand, sir.
But for now, you are dismissed.
Yes, sir. And he'll turn and leave.
Get out of my sight.
The system still sucks.
I'm going rogue.
And with that, everybody is finally in bed. Unless you had anything else you wanted to do, Galen.
No, that's it.
Okay, yep. So, morning comes, and you are all asked to meet at the Yawning Portal with Raynor and Volo.
All
I've
right.
got nothing better to do.
Yeah.
It provides
Alright.
a great excuse.
That was perfect.
Yeah.
It was. I still hate you.
We'll talk about why you hate me later, because... Oh, wait, me or Galen?
You.
Oh, okay.
Because now it's one more debt that Levelin has. I feel bad that he lost his or got suspended, but oh man. Bigger.
Okay. So Raynor and Volo are sitting at a table. It's much more empty, and there's a smell of breakfast meats coming up from the first floor. As you guys all make your way back or down into the main area of the Yawning Portal. One by one, you filter your way in, and Volo goes, "Hello, welcome. It's so much good to see you here. I'm very excited to show you this property today, and I do hope to clear my debt to you. Shall we be off?"
I'm ready.
Well, you excited?
Yeah. The smell of breakfast meats always gets me excited.
Meat gets me excited.
How was everyone's evening?
Hey,
It was good.
I've,
Like a baby.
I see you're not wearing your tabard, Galen.
no, I'm.
Oh, they fire you?
No, I'm suspended
Well,
for 310 day. So
Well,
you
that
mentioned you were
sucks.
hiring.
Yeah, we are hiring friends. There's no pay as of right now.
Oh, it's more of a
The
job
word
than I
to
have
say,
currently.
Coach David.
Well, yes. Then I'm sorry to hear that you
It's fine. I'm sure you get people fired all the time.
Oh shit.
Oh. Let's be off then.
Excellent. Let's go. I feel almost bad about that. Good. So yes, let us catch a dray and take that up. We need to go up the high road to get there, so it seems best to do that. And he will. Drays are the large glass-covered sort of San Francisco-like trolleys that are pulled by two horses that run up and down all over the main roads of the city. And you can essentially take one from just a few blocks down over on the high road all the way up, because you all are here at the moment on the map. You guys are on the map, right? Yeah, okay. All the way up the city to here.
Go all the way up.
Where? All the way up.
How
up,
far up?
up,
All the
up.
way up.
All the way up. And as the dray stops at the intersection of Serduin Street and the high road, drops the 5, 6, 7 of you off, and you make your way down Serduin Street to a block that looks like this. Working your way down the street, it's a relatively nicely appointed street. It's nothing hyper fancy, but you see a few shops as you go down. Notably, a bookstore is the first thing that you pass, which is here. Wow, it's really it is really
Whoa.
rumbling outside. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's not like background noise.
There was a rumbly in your tumbly.
Yeah.
Okay. If I get eaten by the nothing in the next 25 minutes, this is why. Okay.
Who
So,
summoned Cthulhu?
there was some poor Cthulhu. Yeah, I think he's coming. Okay, so the street is relatively well appointed in that kind of intersection between late medieval and early Renaissance sort of way, where you've got like fine wooden houses, some of them with that where you've got the like white with the wooden slats in that like German way. You pass one, and what you think are two different stores on the way down. One has a shingle out front of it that's just an orange eye, and then the other one is this. I think it's an orange eye. Let me actually. I don't want to say that and then be like, oh my god, it's Xanathar Guild, because it's not. It's something else entirely. But
Suspicious.
it is. Yeah, it's an orange and black sign featuring a cat's eye. Yep.
Me?
Which is here. And then you find yourself standing out in front of. 1 second. Players, show everyone that.
Ooh.
Dilapidated.
A dilapidated 3-story building that looks like it's most distinctively seen better days stands in front of you. It's got a brick first floor with wooden second and third floors to it. There's an area that looks like it used to be a place to keep either horses, like a stabling area, but the roof is collapsed on it. Its two most distinguishing features, though, are kind of that solid constructed stone first floor, and then the extra story of turret that comes up onto the main street as well, which also acts as a second entrance to the building. And standing before you now, or you stand before now, Trollskull Manor. And Volo goes, well, this is the place that I was going to buy that I would like to give to you.
It's beautiful. Can we go inside?
Of course! Oh, yes,
Is
of
it
course.
safe?
It's entirely safe. I've been inside before. It's fine.
Have you been upstairs? before?
I have.
I'm
All the
gonna.
way up.
I would like to insight check that
All
one.
the way
Yeah.
up.
It's probably
Oh,
better.
feeling
It's probably
the
better
same
than where
way.
Levelin lives now. So.
Yeah.
He's certainly hiding something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, we can absolutely go inside. One moment as I switch us to a new map. Quick.
Is there something else inside?
Maybe? Yes, yes there is.
Yes. And what is this other thing that's inside?
It's a bacon oven, I assume.
Well, I bought the place because I was going to write a new book on spirits.
Great.
Is
the
it
pla-
haunted?
It might be a little haunted.
You're telling me this is haunted?
Are you shitting me?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how haunted are we talking?
Not very haunted, just a little
I-
bit haunted. And Raider's just in the back with his hands over his face.
I gave you a scale. I need a number.
On a scale of 1 to what now?
10.
He's hungry. When he gets hungry, he gets a little angry. I would really. Oh my goodness.
3-ish, maybe 4.
That's not too haunted. I mean,
Well,
we
I
can
mean,
eat
it's-
with 3 haunted.
Yes.
Let's go inside. Let's take a look.
And as you walk in, the place is a wreck. It needs significant help, both in terms of its overall look and decor. Imagine cobwebs. There used to be fine green molding, and then these what looked like very thick stone, mahogany slats on the inside, even though it's stone on the outside. So someone went through a lot of effort to make this place look amazing when this was previously owned, but many of those much of the wood that's been on the inside of it has kind of fallen down, and you can see the raw brick behind it. Most of the tables and chairs in here are broken. The bar actually still looks to be in really good repair on the first floor here. So we're going to do a quick virtual tour on the first floor. As you go into the pantry, you see that the cabinets all need to be rebuilt. There needs to be a new stove in the kitchen, but the work tables themselves seem to be fine. And he goes, "See, look, it's a fixer-upper, but it's worth well more than 500 gold. Think of the money you could make if you refurbish the place."
Oh yeah, she's cozy. All right.
I cast divine sense.
What does that do?
The presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears.
Hang on a sec.
As an action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces.
Sure.
Within 60 feet.
Hang on a
I'm
sec.
kind of just in the middle of the room, and I'm like, evil radar, activate.
There is an evil presence in here. Does it allow you to specifically pinpoint where it is, or just to know that there is one within 60 feet?
It says you know the until the end of your next turn, which you know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. You know the type, celestial fiend or undead, of any being whose presence you sense, but not its identity. Within that same radius, you can also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated.
Nothing here has been consecrated or desecrated. To start, you feel that I will give you this much. There is a presence here. That presence is not necessarily evil, but it's miffy. It's angry.
I was hoping he said milfy.
Milfy, yeah.
It's not milfy. Yeah.
It's not Milfy?
Oh man.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
I was hoping for a MILF ghost.
I'd like a MILF ghost. As you come up to the second floor, you see it up here, and I'll just kind of ping you guys onto it. There's a second off-street entrance here on the second floor from the main street that actually leads you up into the common room on the second floor. So there are numerous entrances to this place. Walking the common room itself, there's this there obviously used to be furniture here, but it got sold off. There's like one musty, crappy, old carpet sitting in the center of the room. As you get taken into the den, though, it's just full of crap. It's just like everything that may have at some point been in the attic or somewhere as whoever ran the estate sale for this place was going through it all, decided that all of the stuff that they didn't want to sell would go in this den room. And so it's just like tchotchkes and knickknacks and like old beat up books and broken furniture and trash and just anything that wasn't useful or like what the estate salesperson thought would be immediately saleable kind of just got piled into this room. Yeah. There are 2 more bedrooms in here. The hall that leads you into the place, where you can come out from the first floor, is just kind of old and musty and gross, but no significant damage done. There are 2 bedrooms up here, one large one, one small one. The bed in the bedroom in here is destroyed. It's like both of the legs are broken. It's kind of like at this weird cockeyed double angle. And this kind of goes on as you go up and up.
Dibs on the small one.
One of the things you have noticed about this place is there are a number of built-in privies. There are a number of bedrooms that have their own bathrooms, so there's this weird dichotomy about this place. On the one hand, there's just trash and detritus and dirt and cobwebs and broken floorboards and all sorts of other stuff everywhere, right? On the other side of that is when this place was operational, someone took a great deal of care of it, right? It seems like much of the damage that was done after whoever owned this place previously no longer owned it. And that's true all the way up till you get to the attic, where there's another bedroom, and the storage room up there is again just full of trash. Just so much like broken pieces of like old table and empty casks and like metal fixtures and all that sort of stuff. So the 2 like big clean out rooms that would need to happen are like the den and the attic are both just full of crap. And the rest of the place is just in a state of general disrepair. So,
It's perfect. A little elbow grease, and it'll be just as good as new.
oh yes, yeah.
Surprised you haven't ran into the kitchen yet, Wilden.
Priest.
I looked in there. The stove's broken, but
Out of Christ compels you.
How much is this going to cost to refurbish?
nothing a small loan can't fix.
Fair.
Well, you could
More
make.
debt.
What would be a good check to figure out how much this would cost for you guys to fix? Let me look at a character.
Economics check.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like.
What's my highest?
Investigation, maybe.
Athletics.
History.
Can I make a dexterity check?
I feel like history or insight, but maybe not insight.
Investigation because it's intelligence.
Can I use my
Yeah.
thieves' tools on the
We're
house?
gonna go. If anybody wants to try and quickly appraise what it would cost, you can use the better of history or investigation.
Anybody got better than a +3 on investigation?
Alright.
I mean,
Uh,
we can all do it, or
yes, I got a +4.
or are we looking for one person to do it?
I mean, anybody can make the roll. This isn't a critical, like, gamey roll.
All right.
Yeah.
Because I got -1, but I'm going. For
Nice.
I don't know shit.
I mean, I've been living in and out of hovels my entire life. This is a pretty decent hovel.
Yeah. So,
Nobody knows.
Livlin, you think it would cost about 1,000 dragons to completely renovate this place. But the problem is, you also have to contract all that work out to the guilds, which is probably going to cost another 250. And then, hang on. Where's the thingy? I have a list of some of the other costs that might be involved here.
All right,
In
guys. so I'm
case you guys
thinking
want to
about-
make this your home.
Yeah. I'm like somewhere in the ballpark of about 1,000 for the house, getting it all back in. So, but then there's going to be all these guilds fees. I'm not good with all that kind of stuff, but I don't know.
I'm gonna want to redo the entire kitchen.
Yeah.
New
So-
flooring, new
Stainless
cabinets, new
steel.
stove.
So I mean, we should probably be doing okay under
No subway
1,500.
I want some white subway tile with the gray grout.
Oh God, no.
Is that fine?
No.
Black and white
Yeah,
checker.
1,500 sounds right.
Yeah, give or take any little other.
Yeah, we're looking at about 1,500.
So
What?
$500 reward just became a $1,500 bill, or sorry, a dragon bill.
Well, Reyna speaks up at this point and goes, well, I can give you a loan.
What's
of
the interest rate?
$1,500. No interest.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's the best rate you can get.
I like that rate.
Well, you saved my life. I would still assume that let's not even make it a loan. Assume that I have a 10% stake in the good operation of this business.
That's
a good
feel
deal.
Like that's pretty
Fair.
fair.
I cannot run the renovation for you, but I can ensure that the bills are paid. I can ensure that the contractors are properly contracted.
I have a lot of contacts in the trade ward.
Perfect. Yes. Are
Excellent.
we in business?
I'm in business. How about the rest of you?
Yeah. Let's
But
do
I
it.
get final say on decor.
Oh,
By all means.
Now, in the kitchen. You
I
can
got
do
something very
whatever
important to
you
discuss
want.
here. What are we gonna call the tavern?
Yeah, it
Oh.
can't be
Wilbur's
Joe's
Bacon
fault.
Emporium.
How about Heart of Gold?
Did you
I
say
don't hate
pot
it.
of gold or heart of gold?
Heart
Hmm.
of Gold.
Okay, that's what
How'd it go?
Yeah.
Hold the door.
Hold up!
I like it.
Hold the door!
Heart the door. I'll slow down when I talk like him. I get excited. I talk
No, that's
fast.
fine. No, that's what's great.
Perfect.
Oh,
I like it.
Yeah.
gold. Hmm.
It doesn't have bacon in the name, but we can work around that.
The
What if I
golden
did a
bacon.
sign with a just bacon on it, under it. Just for you.
The pork
Okay.
rind.
The pork rind. That's a good one.
The golden pork rind.
Shadow's End of Bacon.
Is he just sitting there watching us coming up with all these names?
You guys do what
Place
you
for
want.
the
Yeah,
good food.
right now, the operating name is the Heart of Gold. So unless you have something better,
That's cool.
Heart of gold? Is that
I like that. I think that's cool.
Yeah, that's actually.
But I'm not
really-
you guys. This is going to be
super
your
like that.
property.
I like it.
Yeah.
You gotta think about, what ward we're in, and I think it works. I gotta spend money here. Wilbur, you gotta have to bring your A game.
I want the attic. Is that a room like up there in the attic?
Yeah, there's a bedroom in the attic.
That's
Why?
We are getting slightly ahead of ourselves. There's a spirits to deal with, you said.
yeah, we'll handle that. No problem.
We can befriend it, and then it can be our bouncer.
It
Oh, we
keep
could
all
have
the
a
bad
show
guys.
with a ghost.
Oh, that'd be cool.
You said when I sensed it was not evil.
Just miffed.
Just
It is not.
It's a MILF
It-
ghost.
It's a MILF ghost. Yes. No. It's a miffed ghost. Indeed. Yes. It is a miffy MILF ghost. It's there's some spiritual presence here that that feels angry to you. If it's not chaotic evil, it's chaotic angry.
chaotic angry.
Yes.
So's my cat.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, kitty.
Well,
So how do we summon ghosts to talk to it? We can do that, right?
I figure we can investigate the place now that it's ours. It's ours, right?
Well, it's not. Well, we have to go get the paperwork signed.
Okay.
But then yes.
Did you bring the paperwork?
Well, I have the paperwork with me, but we have to have a third party sign it. An official of the city.
Hey, oh damn, you got fired.
No.
He's suspended. That
No,
means his signature will be valid in 7 days.
In 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Pretty much.
Time's a
days.
construct.
Time is a flat circle.
Kind of city official.
Magistrate.
A magistrate, yes. I know just the one. I have one on retainer. Over in the castle ward, who is does most of my paperwork for me. There's a $25 fee normally.
Dollar.
Or, I'm sorry.
What is a dollar?
I have no idea why I said that. It's a strange currency from Far Chult, actually. They use paper money down there, which is weird because of how.
You're just buying it.
Wait, did you see paper?
Yes,
Yes.
it's very odd. It's also very humid, so I'm surprised it doesn't all mold. It's very weird.
That seems very.
If it gets set on fire, then you don't have money. That makes no sense.
That makes
Well,
no
we can-
sense at all.
I mean, if it's 25 dragons, is that what you were saying?
Yes, it is 25 dragons.
I mean, we could each pitch in 5, right?
Easily.
Get that taken care of.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it is normal to put a property in one person's name.
What if we like made an organization with like a title?
That's
What?
LLC.
Yeah.
Oh yes. if you
Leveling
were
like
to-
finger
Oh yeah, those limited liability castles.
Heart of Gold LLC. DBA.
401k.
You have to have a board, and
Because we'll
Oh,
need,
no.
need to name our group as well.
Thank you for the follow, Caroris.
Carrarus.
Hey, Carreras. Carreras.
Thank you for the follow, Caroris. All right, so we are making a limited liability castle. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's totally official.
It's
Oh, wait a
whatever
minute.
our group name would be. DBA, the Heart of Gold.
Do we need a group name?
You do.
How about the Bacon Warriors?
I'm sensing a theme.
I hate to break it to Wilbur after all this time. I'm just not that big of a fan of bacon.
You, sir, are kicked from the group.
You will not like the menu.
I'm gonna lean
Yes.
into Levlin really quickly. I'm like, is it okay that I don't eat meat?
Charge them double.
Just don't tell him.
Okay.
All right, it's all right. We'll save all kinds, yeah. We'll work on it. We'll work on it.
The Fabulous Five.
Fabulous.
Well, we have to transfer that title, so I have to put something on here. What should I put on here?
We've been together long enough. We just signed up to be best friends for life.
We are going into business together, so yes.
Yeah.
Business together. We are adventuring together. We are living together.
I don't know.
I mean, you know, well.
Do our initials spell anything?
Oh.
Shit.
ALMGW.
So no.
Whoa!
Hang on.
We've
got A, L, M,
Alphabetical order.
G,
A.
and W.
All right, chat. Help us out.
I mean, you could do GLAWM.
I guess we need a party
Oh.
name.
Guamla,
Wow.
Galg, Laugum, Glaum,
Clown.
Yeah.
G L
Waggle. Waggle.
Waggle,
Waggle.
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 Bad.
Shit, I don't know. I'm not in your party. I can't name it.
Glam.
Glam wow.
Glam wow. Glom.
Glom.
We are. You
Glom.
will rue the day you cross the glow.
Yeah. See, that doesn't sound really intimidating, nor does it sound professional.
Yes.
We're professionals now.
We are
We're in the
professionals.
business.
GM law.
GM
Everything is GM law.
It's actually a really good one too.
Yeah.
Know the law.
Obey GM law.
I don't know. That sounds pretty damn good.
Well, as you all think about your party name, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break for potties and whatnot.
I think best
Figuring the name out.
Hmm?
But no good.
We'll work on a name.
Yes, we will work on a name as we will be right back. Okay, we're out. I gotta go potty. We're gonna massive ass because that seems right to me. Yeah. So, hey guys, we're back as our team tries to figure out what the hell they're calling themselves so they can sign a contract to own the Heart of Gold.
The contract signers.
Or what some might call Troll Skull Manor because they don't own it yet, so they can't name it.
The Troll Skulls. We had all this time and got nowhere.
Nowhere.
What about the
Nowhere.
Delvers?
Ooh, I like that.
Delvers.
We did get poop on our shoes.
We did.
Yeah, we really, really did.
Just shoes.
Prestidigitation.
Pres-
Oh, it
the
fixes
prestidigitation. That's our name. Beware. The prestidigitation.
everything. I don't know. I kind of like the Delvers.
I actually feel better about that than anything else we've come up with.
It's definitely the best of all the horrible ones we've had.
Yeah, that's the
Fact.
cream rising to the top.
3 2.5 men is pretty good.
Yeah, 3 2.5 men. Yeah.
That is great.
It rolls off the tongue.
Oh, that is great.
Not smoothly, but roughly.
That is great.
3 2.5 men's.
3 2.5 men.
So we going with the Delvers, or are we going with 3 2.5 men?
3 2.5 Delphas.
Let's go with Delvers, I think.
I think it's simple,
The Delvers.
quick. The Delvas.
But can we have like the subtitle 3 and 2.5 men?
Yes, you may. You are now
There we go.
the Delvers.
Delphas.
3
Totally.
and 2.5
That's
men.
that's our sequel. Yeah.
Excellent.
Well,
Oh,
we can't
so
name if we name ourselves that and then somebody dies. Then we wouldn't
got
make
it.
sense.
There's going to be some times we're not going to want to tell people who we really are.
Mm-hmm.
So we better, instead of coming up on the fly, we if we ever have to be, let's just say, less than honest, we tell them we're 3 2.5 men.
3 2.5 men.
yeah, but then they'll know exactly. I'm not here.
Why would we ever want to be dishonest? So
Oh, you never know.
Need to be.
Literally all the time.
For Asher, in reality, it's when I have food in my beard. Hold on.
The food beards.
No.
Uh,
It's
I
usually
suppose-
for somebody else's benefit and
just
safety.
for the greater good, I can see.
4 beards and a bard.
Oh, God.
I don't think Levlin can grow a beard.
So good.
Oh, man.
That'll just be the
greater
brand.
good.
Fine.
Name it the greater good.
Not great or good.
Neutral good. Delvers.
I like the Delvers.
Sometimes 3 2.5 men.
Sometimes, occasionally. So we're going with the Delvers on the paperwork then, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yes.
So, oh, yes, please.
Oh no, I was just gonna say 3 2.5 men off the papers.
Yeah,
Off
we
the
won't
papers,
put that on the papers. That will be unofficial.
Excellent. Well, let me fill this out, and we can go and get it signed. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right.
Oh, my parents are gonna be surprised I own property. Holy hell.
And we can not have to go through all the paperwork stuff. You are able to each of you mark 5 gold off.
I
your
would like
sheet.
to role play the entire contract signing process, please. Article 4, Section 22B, Subsection 8.
Ever.
Is there an
I'd already forged your name at the
Oh my
end.
god.
Just so we could get out of there. I forged your name. You look down there when you go to sign, your name's already on there.
Okay.
So yeah, mark 5 gold off each of your sheets.
Roll
And
for spelling your name correctly.
yes.
Make an insight check. Sleight of hand. There it is.
Yeah,
Sleight of
sliding
hand.
in. Yeah. Not a great
Nope.
roll. Whoever did that. If someone signed someone else's name on that one. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Well,
And with that, you are now the proud owners of the Heart of Gold, at the corner of Troll Skull Lane and Santa Fe Street. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. Shut up. It is yours to do with as you wish.
Let's fucking talk to this ghost. How do we make that happen?
find the
Yeah.
there's a ghost needs finding.
We should probably handle that. I mean, I can clean this place pretty easily. Just prestidigitation everywhere.
Navudi, thank you for the bits.
Prestidigitation.
Bits.
Thank you.
Can I lay on hands the building?
Yeah, all you gotta do is go up to it and go.
Bless this house. Bam.
I need an old priest and a new priest. I would like to investigate the building for any signs of the spiritual entity.
Yes. Make an investigation check.
That could be a
Investigation.
more faith healer voice. That was
I'm
perfect.
gonna try real hard to investigate. I'm gonna squeeze my eyes and click the button.
Oh!
You're like, you're pretty sure this place isn't actually haunted. Actually, that's what's up there. Like, no.
My friends, I'm not sure we should have done this.
That's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but we'll get through it.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Get out.
I can't find it. Whoever shall we call?
And as you guys are looking around for a ghost sign, there's a knock on the door.
Could I say that I had advantage for that? But that's fine. We found it.
It scared me. Somebody knocked on the door
Yeah.
when we were looking for ghosts.
Go open the door.
A human gentleman wearing kind of fine-looking business clothes with a leather folio clutched in his hand is standing
You
there
don't
and
look
goes,
like a
"Yes,
ghost.
I'm not a ghost. Hello.
Oh.
My name is Matthew.
Matthew.
Yes.
1 T or 2?
One.
1T Matthew.
One T, Matthew. Matthew with one T. I like to defy expectation. I am here at the request of Lord Neverever, who had asked me to help you with the contracting process of making this place better.
Ah, yes. Yes, my friend. Come on in. Perhaps you can help us find the ghost.
I'm sorry, there's a ghost?
No.
I'm just playing.
Oh, good joke. It's funny. I like jokes. Excellent. He steps in, and as he does, this piece of wood goes flying across the room.
Stop playing around.
Sorry, I flew that right out of my hand. Right out of my hand.
He's so clumsy.
I'm sorry. I got fumbly fingers. That's what they call me, level and fumbly fingers.
He's not dexterous at all.
Oh, okay, good.
Sorry about that.
Ooh.
This
I'll
is
try not
not
to do that again.
like just saying
This
the
happens.
opposite.
Like sometimes it just flies right out of my hand.
It definitely wasn't the ghost.
Oh, because there's no ghost. It's a joke, right? Please,
There's no
please tell
ghost
me
yet.
it's a joke. Okay.
Galen would want to make an Arcana check.
Sure.
Da-da-ba-da.
There's definitely a ghost.
Well,
What would you
But
like
where?
to ascertain from your Arcana check?
I think what he would want to be trying to ascertain is maybe if it has something that's attached to, like an object, or I want to say phylactery, even though that's lich things, but you know what I mean, like something that it's a memento mori that keeps it locked to this place.
You think this is its memento mori?
Oh hell!
You get the sneaking suspicion that whatever this thing is tied to this place.
While he's doing that, I'd be talking to the contractor.
Yes, of course. So there are a number of guilds will have to get involved in this. Everyone from the Masonite guilds to the woodworkers to the there are quite a few, and it's going to just to engage them alone is going to cost 250 gold, and then they'll need to come in and do the work. I can handle all the fiddly bits of that for you if you so choose, or you can do it yourself. But I can certainly help you navigate the process in any way that you need.
Perfect. I would like to insight check him to see if I trust him.
Sure.
And why are you just doing that? Level would like to go over and pick up whatever it was that got thrown across the room.
What a
Okay.
wasted crit.
Yeah, wasted crit, but he's totally not lying to you.
Perfect.
He's
Now,
legit.
Lord Neverember said he would handle all the financials
Yes, I will
this
be his
situation.
executor of this. Yes.
And I trust your judgment to live up to Lord Neverember's wishes and desires. We'd like
Well,
the
let
place
me-
to look pretty spiffy.
Yes. Well, what would you all want this place to look like once it is completed?
Ooh.
Fucking bitchin'.
Remember that we are in a neighborhood, and we should be in keeping with the rest of the neighborhood.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd like to
On
match.
the outside.
On the inside as well.
I would
You don't
tell you
want
this
to-
much. I think everyone has their own ideas. If you're looking for decoration advice, the kitchen is all my friend Wilbur's here.
Yeah.
Everything
let-
else,
Yeah.
consult Maury.
Excellent. So Maury,
Yes.
what would you like this place to look like?
I do
Um,
say in my room, which would be the attic up top,
Yes.
I would like it to have some symbology of Torm.
Did you want an altar as well? A shrine?
Yes.
Okay.
Somewhere to pray.
Well, we could knock down some walls and make that one big space with a sleeping area and an altar to Torm, I would imagine.
Like-
Yes.
Can I speak to all of you really quick?
Yeah, just a second. My room too. The little one. I think a small room, as long as I have a window. And can you put 2 beds in my room?
Yes.
Thanks. They don't have to be big. For another short folk.
That's not how that works. You know that, right? It's the same bed.
No. 2 beds. Thank you.
All right, bud.
2 beds.
Yes. I understand.
Sorry about that, Galen.
Now,
I know what he's referring to.
Oh, you all wanted to speak privately. Please, I will step outside and allow you your own room. And he steps out.
One moment. Okay, though there's definitely a ghost here. And
Yeah, we determined that.
What did I pick up?
You
Oh,
picked
this
up a
is-
hunk of table leg.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I just didn't know if it was anything special.
so it is attached to this entire building. We might want to talk with the ghost first and see how it's gonna react to having people in here all the time. I mean, you saw what happened. The first person that walked in and talked about remodeling the place got a table leg thrown at their head.
That's true. That's true. We
Fair.
should talk to the ghost. How do you talk to a ghost?
That's
Oh!
not my area of
Oh,
expertise.
ancient spirit of this house / tavern inn. What is
Oh,
for?
wait. Let's wait until the gentleman's gone. There's no
Oh, he's
ghosts
outside.
here. There's
He's
no
outside.
ghosts.
He's
here.
outside.
I'm
Okay.
He's
sure
outside.
we could find a cleric to help us.
Yes, perhaps a cleric would be the best bet.
Hey, lady. Hey, lady.
Ghost of
Thank
the
you,
house.
Maddie.
Nobody there?
Would you mind?
Come talking to us,
Daddy.
please.
I want to speak with you.
Look, if you're gonna summon another entity, there's a way to go about it.
Well, it's all right. Well, you
We
know
don't have
this.
nearly enough incense for this.
I didn't bring chalk for an outline.
Look, it's simple. You leave out some bread and milk,
This
and that
no.
makes them happy.
There's no way that is the correct assessment of the situation. Perhaps.
Is in my situation.
Well, I mean, if we want to wait till morning, I guess. Okay, we'll try it your way.
There was a bookstore down the road. We could go see if they have any books on ghosts.
Or we could just try talking. I mean, clearly it's going to respond. You heard what happened when, as soon as they mentioned remodel. So I'm guessing if I said something along the lines of, maybe we should just rip out the entire bar.
What if we just tore the whole thing down and built a brand new one?
I don't know if pissing it off is the right idea.
No. Does anything happen when we say any of that?
When you say tearing the place down?
Well, yes.
Oh, no.
Sorry, I was shouting somebody out in chat and letting you guys have your conversation, but you're right. When someone says, who said that?
Levlin.
I did not say that.
Who actually said that? Who actually said
No, I actually thought it was Levlin.
No,
That's
no,
why
I didn't say
place
that.
down.
No, I was like, no. I don't think we should upset her.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Wait. Who said tear it all down? I said tear out the bar.
Oh,
Oh,
I said tear it all down.
okay.
Asher.
So
I was
both
joking
of
about
you,
Yes.
both Asher and Galen, feel these hunks of wood about to fly at you. You see them lift up. Asher, you actually get hit.
Dexterity.
Galen, you're able to duck out of the way, but Asher, you get hit for 2 points of damage. As you.
I am sorry, House, for my
see,
friends.
Told
who
you. I
slipped.
didn't think that was a good idea.
Did I see where that came from?
Yeah, it came from kind of this back corner over here.
Wherever you point, and I'm walking over there, and I'm like, "Hey, come on, let's just talk. Let's just talk about it."
Okay. No, I apologize. That was wrong. I
I
apologize.
just wanted to bring you out. I just want to talk.
Your house is very beautiful.
We love it. We bought it. That's how much we love this house. We want to
We
help.
want to share it with you forever.
One person can make Navuti, thank you for the subscription. I love you. This is hardiness. Thank you for the subscription, Navuti. Thank you. I think this is what I'm going to do when people do awesome things on the channel, is I will do a voice and thank them and shout them out in that voice. Thank you so much. Okay, so I need one person to make a persuasion check, and that person can have the help from the group and get advantage on it. You just have to tell me who that person is, who's making it, and how they are persuading that ghost to come out and talk.
Every one of us
Five?
has high charisma. I have
Yeah, I got a 5.
I have
Same.
4. So
Navuti, thank you so much for the gift subscription to my Sonic as well. We love
what do
you.
y'all do?
Just ask me when you need something sleight of hand.
Got it.
That's my
I
job.
think
Need anything
Galen's
athletic,
doing
that's
it,
me.
And I'm going to help Galen.
Okay. All right. One, I apologize for that. But look, I understand this is your home. And just because we bought it doesn't make it any less your home. Okay. So, what we would like to do, I mean, just going through here, just the love and care that was shown to go into this place is absolutely manifest. And it's an utter shame that it has come to such ruin. And what we would like to do is bring it back to its glory, hopefully with your help. What say you?
Who else is helping? Who else is
I
saying
was
some
going to
stuff here?
help. I'm going to take out my veal. And I want to say, do you remember when there was life here? And I'm just going to play
Aw.
a song.
Make me a performance check.
What a fail! Oh my gosh, that's my first one.
Oh.
I promise I'm better than this.
So technically, and we can leave this up to chat, we've had a 500 bit and 2 subscriptions, each of which could give somebody advantage on a roll.
Give it to her.
And having
Please.
any $5 purchase, whether it be a subscription or 500 bits or whatever, gives somebody advantage. $10 gives them an immediate crit. So, Maddie gives, so Navuti, you've got 2 advantages. Or that could be an immediate crit. Up to you.
Let's immediate. I don't want to mess with
I
it.
love you, Judo, but players don't get to do that. You know that. I love you so much. Yeah. So putting Navuti and So Many Games donations together, you get a crit. If you want to use it now, you can.
I'm gonna use it now. I think it's
Okay.
important.
Tell me about this song.
I'm gonna play a lively tune that you would hear in a tavern or an inn at night when there's a lot of people there, and I'm gonna just try to make it the most upbeat and positive song because I feel like this is a very sad place. Yeah.
Come on. now.
A number of the windows are broken out of this place as well, because it's just kind of been left to the elements for a few years. And there are passersby, and as you play this song, to be over.
Should have named our group Dawson's Creek.
Oh,
As you play, a crowd begins to form outside. And just listen to the music as you play it. There's some kids dancing in the street. And it's a really kind of beautiful moment for the neighborhood to see life in this place again. And as you play the last note of the song, there's an applause from outside.
Okay.
And somebody say, "When do you open?"
I'll push open one of the holes in the wall and I'll
Yeah.
say, pretty soon.
Looking forward to it. If that's a kind of experience we can expect.
All of that and more, my friends. Just you wait, you'll see.
And then they start to disperse. But as they disperse, the outline, the misty form of a half-elven male appears in front of you. That was beautiful.
I agree with the ghost.
Thank you.
thank you so much.
Hi.
What are your intentions with this place?
We want to
Yes,
make it beautiful again.
I think he's revealed himself to all of us, right?
Yes, all of you can see and hear him now.
Okay, so we can all kind of join in. Okay,
Okay.
I would say that our general purpose is to bring life back to this place.
I would like that very much.
I mean, with your blessing, of course.
Did you make this? I see a lot of work went into it.
Yes. This was my home.
I'm sorry, where are my manners? My name is Asher Windhaven.
Galen Winterfell.
Lori
Wilbur
King.
Shufflefoot.
Nothing.
And this
wrong
is
with-
Loveland.
You're-
Loveland Lifing over here.
I am Lith. That's hard to say in whisper voice. It's Lif. Lif.
Lif.
Yep.
I was
Ghost
like,
voice
you
doesn't
got a
do that
lot.
well.
Lif
Lif.
the ghost.
Well,
I built this place.
Yeah.
you got any of them throat lozenges?
I don't think they will help him anymore. What keeps you here, Lif?
It is my home.
You want to be here in this
Yes.
manner?
How can we restore this place and do it justice to you?
Make it live again.
We can most definitely do that.
You're not a fan of hijinks, are you? Shenanigans, hullabaloo.
Only if you hurt my home.
Oh, we don't plan on doing that. There just may be others as well coming in and out. We want them
So-
to have a good time as well.
Of
To
course.
repair the place. Yes, of course.
To repair the place, of course. And perhaps.
I shall not bother them.
Like,
Do you
No,
have
you're not
favorite color?
yes.
Green.
Good.
You're not opposed to any altars to Torm at all, are you?
No.
Perfect.
Is there anything in particular you would like to see here aside from life? Something that we could do to pay homage to you.
Like a statue. Or a painting.
A painting would be nice.
Done.
Maury, can you
Have
paint?
No, but I know people.
I can
Okay.
paint.
Like finger painting or with a brush?
Oh, with a brush. Oil on canvas.
And with that, you feel a smile more than you see it, and he fades away.
Okay, I don't like that. Did not
What?
like that at all.
What? That was amazing.
That was creepy.
Okay, that was
cool.
all right.
No,
That was
no,
pretty cool.
That
That
was
was-
really cool.
No, I'm not down with
Oh,
this.
was that your first? I should say.
Not all ghosts are evil, my friend. Not all
Yeah.
ghosts want to harm anyone.
Like, it's, with its voice. Nah, I'm not. No. Like,
I mean, I can't imagine any of us sound too great when we're dead.
yeah. Well, hopefully, you just go away when you're dead.
I don't know. I liked him.
Yeah.
It'll be nice to have a painting of him.
Yeah, he can hang out in your room.
That's fine.
That's fine.
We'll talk to him. We'll talk to him.
As you guys are talking, you see out of the corner of your eye a broom start to lift up and start kind of sweeping from inside the turret outwards.
Oh, no. Nah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Start
That
with
is the sweetest
brooms.
thing ever.
No, it's gonna be a great attraction. We can charge
Yeah.
people a cover fee just to get
I'm
into.
telling you, we can make money off of this. We can pay off your debts. Just part of what we're doing here is trying to earn some money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, does prestidigitation work on like all the cobwebs and stuff around? And
I mean, to an extent, it's not. It's a cantrip, right? And this place has years. It would take you. Yes, if you wanted to spend a day like prestidigitating, you could get rid of like a floor's worth of dirt.
I just see those compressed air things. He's
Yep.
it takes him the whole day just to do like 8 feet.
Yeah, on a day per floor, you could prestidigitate clean.
saves on cleaning costs.
We're not spending money on this. He's got men that will handle this. Men and women that can handle all of this.
So what's next for us besides, like, we have to wait for this to get done.
We need
We're
to
gonna-
contract people.
Well, hopefully
Well,
Matthew.
we're
will
gonna
help with
we're
that.
gonna let Matthew handle all of the particulars.
Are we letting
but-
Matthew handle it, or are we doing it?
Well, you
I'm
can do
telling
the
you, I can
kitchen.
get a better deal.
You can do whatever you want to do, but
I've been around these people my whole life. I mean, I grew up in the trade ward. I'll be able to get a great deal on at least bread and wine for this place. That's what my parents do.
Well, then I say, all go for it. This is not my area of expertise.
I'll work with Matthew to refurbish the building and get things situated.
And Wilbur, I can help run errands for you. You just tell me what you need me to get. I mean, you
Yeah.
know, I know the docks. We could get the fish, whatever we.
We're gonna need the finest ale, some ale above what we can afford, and then a bacon supplier is gonna be needed.
Yeah, a couple about a street over from my dad's bakery. There's a great butcher.
Excellent.
So Wilbur, maybe you and I could go to the trade ward and start working out deals for provisions.
Sounds good. Levlin, you want to come along?
Yeah.
Asher,
All right.
what do you want to do?
Bless
Well,
you, Liv.
yeah, I'll come. I'll hang out with Maury.
All right, so the two of you will take care of getting the space handled.
Yes,
We'll take care of the provisioning side of it.
yes.
Wilbur, what do you want in the kitchen, or are you gonna handle that with Matthew yourself?
I'll handle it with Matthew.
Okay, great.
So, Matthew's still sitting outside on the stoop, kind of waiting.
I'll go get him.
Oh, excellent. Hello. Yes. Have you made some decisions?
Yes. You want to talk to Wilbur about the kitchen?
What is it? Ah! What is that noise?
Oh,
Ah!
it's
Why is that
magic.
bird moving by itself?
It's magic.
Magic.
Oh.
I've just been practicing.
Don't worry about it.
Wiggle fingers, prestidigitate like a thing nearby.
Nothing to worry about.
Oh, okay. You have talent. Excellent.
I'll tell you right now, we're an odd lot. So
Okay, good. Yes, I should be used to that, but it seemed this place is creepy right now, and we're going to make it warm and homey. So why don't we start with the kitchen? And you can tell me about what you want in the kitchen and the pantry and the bar area, and then we'll do the rest of the house.
Wilbur's area.
Yeah. So we need some fancy glasses. Maury can pick them out, but they got to be fancy. Not too fancy. They got to blend in with the area. I'm gonna need 2 different kinds of stoves side by side.
2 stoves.
Because 2 stoves. We're gonna be cooking a lot of stuff. One of them I need engraved the bacon stove, and then I also need an oven.
An oven, yes.
An oven as well.
So 2 stoves and an oven.
Yes. I mean, if they can get double, that'd be great.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah. As for the like the stuff to go in there, we'll be picking up the rest. But some great cutlery would be great, like knives and forks. Again, not too fancy. Maury will pick out the pots and pans too.
Yeah.
Already, I have some of my own, but more would be good.
Yes.
A small indoor herb garden would be great.
Oh. Where do you want to put it?
In the kitchen.
Indoors.
I like you. In the kitchen, herb garden. We'll figure out how to make that happen for you.
Yeah. And then an ice chest if you can find one.
Yes, we should be able to do that. Yes.
The bigger the better.
Can we put that in the ale cellar? It's getting a bit cramped in there with everything.
There's an ale cellar.
Yes. It's there's under right behind the bar. There is a hatch that goes into the basement, and there is an ale cellar down there.
We need to
yes.
go look.
Asha is on his way already. Present. Is there ale down here?
There are broken casks. There is nothing usable or drinkable.
Matthew,
He just hits his knees.
would it be too much of a problem to maybe add a secret exit?
Go on.
It's a great question.
With maybe 1 or 2 secret doors that go between a couple of the main rooms into maybe the kitchen or something. Just in case we have to make a quick
really?
exit at some point in time.
No, it'll make service so much easier. They won't have to travel through the crowd. They'll just be able to go around.
Yeah,
God, can we install secret passages?
that's what I'm talking about.
Well, yes, of course. You just tell me where you want them, and we can put in bespoke doors. It will increase the cost, of course.
Speaking of that, Galen wants to thoroughly investigate that basement to see if there's one of those hidden places like in the that one house we came out of.
Make an investigation check.
That's
Yeah.
a good idea. I'm already down there. Can I help?
You may. Someone makes the roll, and someone gives them
All right.
advantage. You choose who.
Well, I'm not rolling investigation, my friend.
Well, I might help
On it.
since
I will help you.
pretty good at investigating myself.
Good as better.
I got a 4 plus 4 to mine.
Helping you.
I got a -1, my friends.
I'll do the investigation then.
So I'm rolling with advantage, right? Is that what I'm doing?
Yes, you
Yes.
are. Oh yeah.
That's not even.
Well, perhaps he'll crit. No.
Oh, there
Okay,
you go.
good. No, that's fine.
Yeah. So there is a hatch back here. It's very well hidden. I don't know if you can see that if I'm on the right layer here. I am not on the right layer. Okay. So, sorry, 1 second.
Gold. See the heart of gold.
There. Do the.
Oh my god, yeah, it is.
That red X.
Oh, there it is.
That red X. Yeah. So in the very back corner of the
Okay.
wine cellar, there is a hatch that leads down
Yeah,
into
I
the
like
sewers.
this.
It's incredibly well hidden. You actually, the DC was 20 to find it.
Oh yeah, fellas,
yeah.
look what I found.
There is one
Yes.
here.
Ladies, yeah,
Like-
look at this.
It is incredibly well crafted. To the point where had you not kind of been looking down on your hands and knees as you were looking around, you would not have seen it at all. But you do a little boop, and you realize it's meant to be open from underneath. But you're able to kind of pry it open, and there's a knocker under there. It's completely filled with cobwebs all the way down. It hasn't been used in ages. But it's a ladder down into what you can hear to be running water in the darkness below. If you have dark vision, which halflings don't, humans don't.
Half elves do.
Half elves do. Yes, it goes down about 40 feet to water, which you see in black and white at the bottom.
Huh. There's
Well,
another one of
sewage.
these things.
I would sure love to
How many
investigate
of
this
these-
further at a later time.
How many of these are under the city?
Oh, I imagine they're distributed throughout.
Huh. But that is good to know. Good find, Levlin.
Thanks.
Now let's maybe put something real heavy on top of this. You know what I'm saying? For now. Until we have time to investigate.
I was just gonna say maybe I could do something to ensure our safety.
Yes,
Oh, you want to trap it?
That's
Trap
what I was
it.
thinking about.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Nice.
Something along those lines.
How would you like to trap it, Levlin?
Sorry, my brain only works in muscles.
I don't want to do anything lethal. Let's do an alarm.
Okay.
I'm sure we got some old pots and pans and stuff.
Sure.
What do you think, Wilbur? You got so many of them rusted ones you're not going to use anymore?
Everything in here is garbage.
All right. I want to string up like this whole ridiculous elaborate system. I'm going to say it. This whole elaborate system of wires just in strings, and it's just pots and pans, and it's just like, and I'm like all excited about it, and I just tie it tight at the end at the bottom.
I love it. Make a thieves. Yes, you're gonna make a thieves tools check.
Okay.
Or
It's
yeah.
ridiculous. This is ridiculous, by the way.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
I love this.
Yeah, it's Goldbergian, I hope.
Here we go.
Rube Goldberg.
Yeah.
Oh, I got +7 to this bad boy. No, a 12.
But
Yeah,
you
it's perfect.
only it's really obvious, right? Like
Yeah.
you want it to be
Yeah, I'm not
obvious.
trying to hide it.
Yeah, I want
Yeah. And
I want it to be like
Clang, 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 clang,
Yeah.
clang.
and it's made easier by the fact that somebody coming up through isn't going to see it until it's probably too late anyways.
Yeah.
Um
I'm assuming it lifts up inside and
yes,
you, like,
there
push
is a
up.
flaw in it.
The harder they push, the louder it gets.
Yep. And there is a flaw in it. You just don't know what it is.
Okay.
On a 12. There is going to be one flaw. I'm not going to tell you what it is,
Okay.
but it is an imperfect but usable system to
Okay.
alert you should anyone raise that.
No,
All
I
right.
felt it was fairly temporary anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is perfect, guys. This
Yeah.
is gonna be the best ever. It is fail proof.
Nice. Famous
Supposed to
last
say
words.
it out loud.
Yeah. Okay. Maury,
Yes.
tell me what you would like to see.
So I'm thinking this is upper middle class area.
Yes.
Okay, so we want it to be refined, but not
Tasteful. Just tasteful.
fruity.
Yes.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I do.
I'm thinking greens and browns.
Excellent.
You know, comfortable materials. We want to clean everything up very nicely.
Velvets and things.
Yes, nice dark wood floors, or refinish these.
Like an apple piece.
Like not like anything else with green would be a bit like Christmassy or Mardi Gras.
God, me.
Yeah, like an apple piece.
Neighborhood. I mean,
So, you do have the common room up on the second floor. Is that going to be public or is that going to be a private area for you?
I think that we're going to make this area public, and I think the upstairs will be private rooms for us and an area for us to relax.
Okay, so the
I
top.
don't think we're gonna rent rooms at all.
Oh, okay.
Well, then we won't have rooms if we rent rooms.
Right.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So
Just a tavern
tavern restaurant.
restaurant. That's what I was thinking.
Excellent, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
We can make that happen. Specific orders for your bedroom, miss?
I don't know which room is mine, but
Oh, actually, let's just do it real quick. Let's assign bedrooms. So there is So rooms that could be bedrooms are the den. Of course, the bedroom and the spare room next to it. The master bedroom and its private bath. The small bedroom and its private bath.
If you're
The
picking
lib-
anything, I can see it.
Yeah,
I
same.
can
I'm
see
not
it.
seeing
I
anything.
can't see anything.
It's
either.
not. If you can just, are you guys like zoomed all the way? Really, you can't see it? Oh, that's why. Oh,
No,
because
no,
I'm on
I can't
GM
see
info.
anything.
Okay, so of
Yeah.
course there's the den, which could just be an.
There we
Did you
go.
see that? Okay. The den, which could be its own room, or you could make that whatever you want. There's the bedroom and the spare room next to it. There's the small bedroom over here with its own private bath, and an entrance up into the turret. The master bedroom with its own private bath. The library, and then of course the attic, which Asher has already taken.
Right.
Can Levlin have the small one that goes up to the turret?
Yeah.
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 Does anybody have a problem with that one?
No.
You mentioned the library.
Ooh, nice.
Galen would love that one.
It's Asher and Torm.
Where's the library? Okay.
Right here, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys not see those names?
No.
I
Oh,
see mine.
I
because
see Asher and
Asher
Torm.
and Torm.
hang on a second. Because it wants everything on the. Why would you do this? Okay, one sec. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go layer, map layer. Boink.
Oh wow!
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Oh shit!
There it is.
So,
I'm like, yeah,
Label
there you
it
go.
now.
So that's Levlin. Okay.
Yeah, why would they put all that stuff on the? It's fine.
There's the ghost.
Yeah, there's the ghost. We're gonna put him back.
Cool. I don't have a private bath. I'll need one of those.
We can add a bath.
You can absolutely add a bath. Would you like it? Oh yes, up here. Well, you
Up
could have a
in the-
window.
Oh, we can share, Mike. We can share, Privy.
I can't poo out a window. I can only pee out it.
I'm gonna pee off the turret. You can use the bathroom.
Oh Lord.
And a Voodoo Memorial bath.
So who's taking what? Just so I know.
Can I have the room that's right above the kitchen, and can we make like a ladder that goes down directly into the kitchen?
That
Yeah,
bedroom on the
absolutely.
second-
Pole.
Yeah, totally.
This one here.
Totally a
Okay.
fire pole.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So this will be. Oops, Wilbur.
Fireball. Fuck. It's got to be like Batman, though. You got to like open up a thing and push a button, or pull a lever, and then
Do
the
we
door
need to turn that
slides.
spare room into a bathroom for you?
That would be great.
Yeah. Okay.
And we know this will be Levlin.
Den is
And then.
I'm excited about my turret. I get one.
Did you want
Actually,
the?
let's just leave the library and study as it is.
Yeah.
in the common room.
So pretty much the den and the master bedroom private bath. I can make either work for me. So whatever you want.
I'm good with the den.
Okay.
Because I
Alright.
mean, that looks like up here. Is that like a bunch of windows and stuff looking out?
Yeah, that is a big circular.
Oh, yeah,
that is
totally.
like so. That is the
Oh, that's
beginning of the
cool.
turret, right? Like that's the circular. If you look at your handout for this, for Troll Skull Manor, right? You can see it there.
So he's below
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
So he's
Yeah.
below me. Yes.
On the second floor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And so then I guess I'll take the master bedroom and private bath.
Perfect.
That's cool.
And he'll just need a bathroom in there somewhere.
Yeah, we'll add a bath probably at like toward the other side where there's not
Yeah.
the windows.
Yeah.
Probably not. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. This is a
I want
very
a
different
secret-
sort of
I want a
game
secret
session tonight,
door
Mitchell.
into the bathroom.
You want a
What?
secret door into
Into the privy.
the privy?
You want that turned into a secret door rather than
No, I want the regular door there and the secret. I want a secret door from level.
Hey guys.
Ah!
Level no.
It's a secret. You don't know about it.
So I'm gonna ask for a room in purples and blues
Okay.
with relative comfort. So I want it to be pretty sumptuous, and I want it hung with tapestries and that kind of stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like
All
a
right.
nice
Yes, we can
deep
absolutely
rug
do that.
on the floor. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Excellent. So I feel like I have good orders to start executing on here. My guess is for full renovation, given the amount of money that I've been allowed to disperse, I can make this happen in 12 days.
Pow.
Seems fair.
That's less than a fortnight.
Yes. But more than a 10-day.
Less than a year.
But more than a
Less
10-day.
Very nearly a month.
So I still want to.
Wow.
Less than Galen's suspension.
Ah!
Oh, that hurts.
Badoosh!
That salt right in the wound. No.
I'm so sorry. Oh.
Is there anything you guys want the common area to be? I'm assuming comfortable.
I mean, do we
Well,
want to
we
use
should have a meeting area of some
Yeah,
kind.
that's
that we
the
can...
common room. Right?
Can we get a big sign that says the Delvis?
No, the heart of gold.
I think Asher can make.
That's on the outside.
that
Oh,
says
yeah.
Delvis.
We
You
should
can
have a
make-
big table up there that's in the shape of a heart that has all of our chairs around it.
Yeah.
Aw.
I kind of
I
like
like it. That's adorable.
that. Yeah.
I'm down for that.
It's our Hall of Justice.
There you go.
Aw.
Now you've got a big table in the shape of a heart.
And maybe some couches around the sides.
Are they also going to be pink?
Good
Yes.
color.
I thought it was going to be gold. It's a golden heart. Gold paint.
Oh, it should be gold.
Should be
Yeah.
gold.
You want a
Definitely big
golden
Rose
table,
gold,
a
how about
table
that?
made of gold.
Gold.
No. Just like gold, the color.
Okay.
Just the colorations.
Just plated.
At some
Oh.
point, maybe
And a
Gold
small
and
bar.
eight colors together.
maybe we make it a goal that someday we actually have a real gold table.
Like it.
Like it.
Shape of a heart.
I think we should
Maybe
also have
with a heart in it.
Not
a.
a
Oh, I
real
like
one.
that.
Like a dragon heart.
Like a real heart. I'm just kidding.
Ew.
Actually,
also
you're
have
really
a bar
weird.
up there.
I was doing that.
You've got the heart of a dragon and the eye of a tiger. See, they're right over there on the table.
I was doing that
It'll
dishonest
all
thing
make
that we
sense
talked
one
about.
day. One day, this will all make sense.
We're playing like Sims Waterdeep. I like it.
Yes.
Miss Lewis, my hustlers.
My flair.
Blorb.
Okay. So, having figured out what you want to have happen to the Heart of Gold, your new headquarters in Waterdeep, we are going to end the game here for tonight. It's a little bit earlier than we normally do, but moving into the next pieces I think is going to take more than a half an hour's worth of time. But we will be back next week.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Is everyone bummed that I wanted to call it early?
No.
Because the other option is to go late.
Nah, this is okay.
I think
Okay.
early is fine.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
We get to end on
Then
a
yeah.
interior decorating moment.
Yeah, we got to we got through.
I'll start
This
thinking
was
about all that.
yeah,
Decorating montage.
I love it. We just did a whole session without combat. In fact, you talked your way out of the one combat that there was, and that makes me really happy because it was nearly about to be combat time. And you guys did a great job of making sure that wasn't the case. There were sacrifices involved in it, which I think makes it even more fun and interesting. So yeah, yours, Galen. You sacrificed.
Yeah.
Read chat.
Oh,
right,
please
yeah,
mark down
me.
that Asher is going to have a crit next time. Asher, you have a crit next time. FYI.
Thank you, Navuhe.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, who did you get that to? Talari! Oh, thank you, Navuti. That's amazing. You gift master or mistress, gift person of awesome sauce. Thank you so much, Navuti, for gifting a Tier 1 sub to Talari. We are incredibly excited to have another sub joining the team here at Welcome to the Party as we wrap up Episode 3 of Dragon Dark Days. A little bit early, but I think appropriate timing. Let's go around and do reflections from the team. We'll go the opposite order this time, starting with Than.
Hello, my name is Than Rand. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, literally everywhere as Than Rand. I am in the Dragon Dark Days game on Friday nights here at Welcome Party RPG, and then every second, fourth, and fifth Tuesday on this very same channel with the Mimic Nights with Captain J Cross over there. I stream on my own channel, twitch.tv/Than Rand, occasionally and more often in the future, I hope. And yeah, tonight was great. I love it. I love it.
I love it. I love it. Sweet. Mr. Judo Killer.
Oh, it was so awesome today. I hope you guys don't mind. I get to cut loose with the character, with this character compared to my character that I play over on Exploding Dice on Wednesday nights, which is a much more reserved character. So I'm enjoying kind of playing this opposite end kind of role, but I love the interaction with Galen today. I felt so guilty as a player at the same time. And I was like, oh no, he's going to get fired or something bad or get suspended. I was like, it's all my fault. But no, it was awesome. It was a great role play scene, and I had an awesome time today. And I am at the Chris Herzog on all social medias. You can see me here on Friday nights and again over Exploding Dice Wednesday nights. Playing the Daubers. I played Dolby Darkwood, the Heart of Gold, and just total opposite character. So that's it.
Total opposite character.
Total opposite character.
All right, Kate, me in midair.
Hey everybody, you can
Yes.
find me on all the socials at me in midair. That's pretty much my name everywhere. And I had a great time tonight. I really love RPing, and it was fun to have a whole session of just that. And also having the whole group together for the first time was super awesome.
Yeah, super team assemble. Yay!
Yeah.
Capcross.
Hey everybody, I'm Cap Jack, or at Captain J Cross on the Twitters. And yeah, no, this was an absolute blast. I was having like a moment earlier in the session where I was like, oh no, he's in the City Watch. What am I going to do with that as far as like freedom of movement? And I got that perfect out from Judo, and that was awesome. And being able to like run that direction with it was really cool. So I had a blast. I love talking to a ghost too. This was,
Oh yeah.
oh my god. So he went from like being really upset about the watch and how disappointing it was to him to he owns property now. So it's kind of been like a good day for Galen kind of thing. So yeah.
Yeah. I thought the ghost interaction was actually pretty fun. I wasn't sure how you guys were going to tackle that. I'm actually incredibly happy you didn't kill it. Thank you guys for not being murder hobos, because I think it'll be fun to have a friendly ghost helping you out in the tavern as time goes by.
I'm spooked by it.
And last but most assuredly not least, Smurf.
Yo, I had a lot of fun. I'm really liking the inner party dynamic that's brewing between everybody. It's really awesome to see. Super stoked that we have a headquarters now, an HQ of our own. No more back to the yawning portal for us. So this is pretty awesome. If you want to see me in more stuff, you can check out Dumpstat Charisma on Twitch, or follow me on Twitter at DSC Smurf. Those are the main two places that I am. But it was a lot of fun tonight.
Yay! I had a lot of fun with you guys too. I was a little nervous. So the second, just to give you guys a little behind the screen, the second section of this, like many second sections of many 5e campaigns that have been published, is a little diffuse and weird and kind of like go do stuff for a little while, and then poof, you're into the third section. So I'm trying to play up a lot of the roleplay pieces and really help develop your characters and your backstories and stuff like that in that time, which I think is what they want you to do here. And I thought even if they don't, this is a good place to do it. So I'm I'm really excited to see where this goes from this point forward. You guys still have to explore the neighborhood and then figure out what's going on with like that stone thing. There's a lot of stuff out there, plus the faction stuff that got brought up. There's a lot of, I think, interesting, even non-combat pieces that are still yet to be played out, that are really going to be dependent on what you guys choose. And so we're kind of out of the most railroaded part of this and into a much more open play space, and I'm really excited about that. I am at Throck Plays on the tweeters, and I'm one of the co-founders here at Welcome to the Party. If you had fun tonight, please feel free to hit that follow button. If you had a ton of fun tonight, you can avail yourself of our amazing emotes by hitting that sub button. Remember, your Twitch Prime subscriptions are free, and we would love to see your support, if at all possible. If not, we still love you. We don't judge you for not being able to subscribe, because we just love having amazing human beings in our chat. So with that, tomorrow we have the Broken Throne, probably, which is our 5e Storm King's Thunder game, which is getting back to finally, after 3 levels and 5 months getting back to Storm King's Thunder. It's been a crazy ride. And then we've got a 3.5 game on Sunday, and I may be starting Warhammer Fantasy on Sunday afternoon, so that'll be exciting. So stick around, folks. There's lots of awesome content. And with that, I am going to raid a new channel that I just found, called Band of Nerds. They've only got like 40 followers, so if we all go over there and hit that follow button, they're going to be up over 50. And that will put them in the running to become, what are they called? A Twitch, whatever we are. Affiliate, yeah. To become a Twitch affiliate, get those subs, get those emotes. So if you have Welcome to the Party emotes, get them ready, because we are going to go raid right now. Band of Nerds. Show the Welcome to the Party love. Let's do it. Have a good night, everybody. We're raiding. Okay, we are mostly out.